This is part 2 of surviving the apocalypse. Before I went to bed, I decided to go check on my van. I don't think I turned it off, so it'd be a good idea to check. My game was lagging quite a bit, so I'd have trouble even making it outside. As you can see, I just walked into a door. And sure enough, my van was on and running. Didn't want to waste gas, but also didn't want to attract any zombies to my position. So, I turned off the vehicle. I had a hard time deciding if I should leave the key in just for a quick escape, or if I should take it in just to make sure I have it. I kept it with me just to put into storage because I wouldn't be needing the van anytime soon, especially with the gas it had. I was sneaking around my house because I still didn't want to make any too much noise. I was restless though, so maybe it was just the bed I was looking at making it unappetizing because I haven't slept in a bunk bed since I was a child. But even the master bed I couldn't sleep in, couldn't stomach the thought, not after all the violence. So I decided to use my time usefully and decided to read. I had a couple good books I haven't read yet, mainly foraging and carpentry. So I decided to sit down and read. Had a tough time. I decided to read foraging. At 6:10, a cooking program just started to play. I was still reading carpentry, so I decided to multitask and learn two things at once. I missed cooking. Never did I think I would miss something so ordinary. But sure enough, I would miss it. Cooking for friends, cooking for family. It was fun to learn a recipe though. Brought back good memories. I learned a lot from this show. Carpentry, on the other hand, I was having a hard time reading it. Was never much of a learner. But as soon as the TV show started, it seemed to be ending. I decided to put all my books away and get started throughout the day. Wouldn't want to be accidentally losing these just in case I got hurt. I decided to eat something just to stave off my hunger. There was a plastic water bottle in the fridge which I didn't notice before, and it was full. It'd be more convenient to carry around rather than a mug of water in a glass bottle, so I decided to take it. But first I decided to fill up my other waters. The water bottle was quite full, so I didn't even need to fill it. It was 7 a.m., so I decided to just... Oh, my game lagged there. Decided to check the perimeter for any zombies, and sure enough there was one in the middle of the road. I would not want to lag in combat here. There's another one. Hopefully these are the only two. One down. There's 3 more. Oh my, I didn't even see that one coming up from behind me. This would be quite the pickle. I didn't know what was behind me. I didn't check the lawn. So now I'm fighting 3 zombies. I almost get bitten and scratched. It's another down. Down to 2 zombies. One's crawling towards me. Another one down. Another, yet again, down. I'm getting better at handling these micro hordes. Maybe, just maybe, I'll make it after all. I gotta check the perimeter more. Just make sure I'm safe. I won't be coming back to anything that I don't know of. Maybe one day I'd be able to wall off this area and make a safe haven. One day. I decided to check my neighbor's yard just to be sure. Nothing in the front, nothing down the street further. Might check what's in their car. I never did check. Maybe something useful in there. Matches and cigarettes. That'd be helpful if I was a smoker though. But I'm not. I decided to check in my neighbor's house, see if I could gather anything useful. Food, tools, anything to help. The kitchen was clear. I started checking bedrooms. Room would be clear. It's the bathroom. No medicine cabinet though. This room's clear too. It's a master bedroom. Nothing useful. The guitar case almost had me hopeful that it was a gun case, but misread. This room was clear. I already cleared it before. Foraging Volume 2. That'd be handy. Put anything I gather into my duffel bag just to be safe. Now I'd check the trunk, that's the word. But it was locked. No key in the ignition. Nothing to pop the trunk either. Car, I don't know what condition it would be in, but then as soon as I turned out back, there was indeed a micro horde. I didn't even see that one jump the fence, but it knows I'm here. I see at least 5 back there. I'd have to play it smart, especially since it was so close to my home. I had to kill them all. Every single one had to die. I decided to drag away a couple at a time. But maybe one of them would be my last. I had to stay alert. I had to make sure I wasn't drawing too much attention, because that'd be just a death trap. 3 I could take care of on my own, 4 I'm weary about. Started coming closer and closer. I swing, but it feels like he won't go down until he does. Now 3 I could deal with. Just had to make sure that was all that was in the backyard. I'm surprised they didn't hear me throughout the house. I started to make more aggressive plays. That's one already down. Now it's just 2. One. I'm getting better at dispatching these micro hordes, that's for sure. Now just to make sure everything is in order. I decided to check the condition of the car, because who knows, it might be in driving condition. What it is, kind of. But I'd mainly just be siphoning the gas out of it, because I can't really drive it without a key, can I? The mailbox was empty, but there was another zombie coming in from the forest. One less zombie now means another less zombie later. I dispatched him quickly. I need to check the tree line again just to make sure. I didn't know what could be hiding in these woods, and I'd rather not find out later. Now I'll start trailing down into the wooded area, see if I could find anything. 2 mailboxes means there was 2 houses to check. One swift hit and it's down. A digital watch. Perfect. Now I could tell the date. Another one down the road. For the countryside, the sure is populated. I'd hate to see what town's like. Left or right was my decision. I decided to go left. Maybe something useful down this way. It's quite beautiful, the scenery. I decided to sneak, just in case I alerted something. A shed. Perfect. There might be seeds in there. I could use them. I don't see anything around the side. I check the shelves. Metal bar, boxes of nails and screws. Nothing useful to me. I once again start checking roads. Check the perimeter, just making sure it's safe to eat, because I am quite hungry. Vegetable soup. Kinda gross, cold, but can't really heat it up on the go, can I? But sure is it filling. Check the garage, see if I could open it. But no. I sided against it and just went into the windows. I walked across the sofa. Poor white sofa indeed. Closed the window behind me so nothing poured in without me knowing. At least if the window breaks, I'll hear it. The house seems clear, as far as I can tell at least. No canned food. Oh, perfect. Just as I was saying, there was some canned food. Some dried food would be helpful too. Maybe make a soup out of this. Processed food too, and refrigerated. Started to start knocking on doors just to make sure. This time it had something useful to me. I could put a sheet up in that room, in the master bedroom, and sleep there. There was a lot of rooms for me to check, and it was going to be a dreaded task. A laundry room might have some cleaning supplies, or sheets I could take. Start knocking on doors again. The garage might be something useful in here this time. propane torch, metal sheets, and safety goggles. I have a propane torch at the other house, so don't need it yet. Accidentally hit the light switch. Can't search in there. A leather jacket would be nice to have, protect me a little bit more. Decided to put that tank top away so I don't overheat. Another room clear. This time there's a bathroom. This means that the other room would be a shelving unit of some sort. Vitamins. I'm quite healthy, so I won't need them yet. The bathroom is what worries me the most here. But it's clear. And a medicine cabinet too, but it's empty. Now it's just the shelving space. Still gave it a shove just to make sure, but nothing's in there. A first aid kit. Perfect. Batteries too. Duct tape. I hear something banging. So, I'm gonna do my best to investigate it. But I side against it, not take it head first. Electrician would be handy too. But I'm gonna be going out the front here. See if I could maybe check around the back a bit more. The glass shattered. Means they're inside. 5 zombies. This might be too much for me. But it's too late now. I start swinging and swinging. Dear God. That's one down. I swing. I shove. I shove. I don't want to back too much into the unknown. But shit. I'm kind of getting overwhelmed. But if I keep swinging, maybe I can win. I miss. I start bleeding. I don't know where I'm bleeding, but I get them off of me. Gosh. I might be bitten. I have to finish this fight here though. I am bitten. I don't have long, but I can still clear out the area. Leave it safer for someone else. All because of one fatal push that messed me up. And now my life is gone. I killed every last one of them. To make it so I can at least make it back to my house in one piece, I bandaged the cuts and lacerations so I can at least make it home in one piece. It's a shame. But my one concern now is to make it back home. But now I have another guest to take care of. I'll make them pay. With the little time I have, I'll kill as many as I can by any means possible. To make the ones coming after me more safe. Another one on the tree line. I'll take them out swiftly. To think my life is over after a mistake. I'll never be able to see my family again. I'll never be able to do anything I'd like again. All because of a mistake. I'm missing my hat, but who cares about it at this point? I'll have to put everything away just to make sure. I'll start transferring everything. It'll be a treasure trove for whoever finds this place, at least. Everything I unload just reminds me of the life I have lived until this point. Everything is just gone. I'll miss this place. Too bad my clothes are dirty. I won't be able to go out in a better way. I'll put everything away and I'll scout out the area. Take a walk through my neighborhood once more. My last days on this earth. Well, my last hours I'll spend walking, exercising. I look at these neighbors' houses and I think about the life I lived. I'll make you pay. I may be unarmed, but I could still kill you. I'll stomp your head in. Dirty bandages. Who cares at this point? I'm gonna die anyway. I always liked to run, but it always made too much noise. Nothing too useful in that box. The hand torch would be more handy anyway. I'm thirsty, so I decided to get a drink. I'll die in pain, but I won't die in thirst. The house is empty. Nothing useful. The more I run, the more I remember. The more I feel alive. I find it ironic that in my moments of death is when I feel the most alive. A zombie approaches me from the tree line. Seems like there's two. I could take two out. I'll take them to the road though. Make it a little easier on myself. And I'm unarmed, but I could I'm already bitten anyway. Come at me. Both on the ground, this is my time to strike. It'll be a slow process, but I'll get them. Don't know why that one jumped the fence. Gives me an opportunity to strike. If I stand on top of this one and wait for the other one to fall over, gives me an opportunity. That one's another one down. Easy as pie. Another one down. Nothing useful on their bodies. I'll save that house to scout out one for someone who needs it. It's a side road. It'd lead out of town somewhere. My time has come. My time is near. Rather than running away from it, I'll run to it. I'll drag these ones away from the forest. Drag them away from what I used to call home. I'll bring them away from whoever might be going, whoever finds that home next. Another one from the tree line. I don't care if I can't kill them, I'll still try to hurt them as much as possible, even though I know I can't. Come on. I'll take you all out eventually. Not this life, but the next. You'll all die. You will all suffer the way I have suffered. Another one emerges. I keep shoving. I'll drag them away from my home no matter what, till my final moments dry. I decide to embrace it. I'll fight them off, even if it means my own death. And that is where the curtain draws. I killed 39 zombies. I survived for a day and 7 minutes. But I make a new character. I'll spawn in Rosewood. Here he is, Corey Witt, our new survivor. I spawned in a dark room. Looks weirdly familiar. Dried food. Canned food would be better. But it looks way too familiar now. I realize I spawned in the house I spawned in previously, which means my safe house was down the road. So I decided to make a move, because I've already cleared out the place anyway. I knew I had weapons and equipment there that I could use to survive. So I made my way. I had to remember exactly which route I took, because, well, it's been a couple of days since I have, right? I'll check my neighbor's mailbox here, see, because I did kind of leave the house in a hurry. I need to go down a bit. I can't believe the luck I've had this run. Spawned in the exact house that I did the last run. Although I'm with a new character, I am still the same spirit. Those zombies who killed me will pay. The one that bit me has already paid. I see a horde down the road, so I decide to cut and go down the side of the house. I haven't been down the side, so I had no idea what it was like. But from what I could tell, my background was clear, so I wouldn't have a problem. Except, as soon as I turn the corner, there's 3. So I start running. It made a lot of noise, but I needed to be safe. Now, I'd really cut across. I'll stay quiet this time though. If they're out on the road near my house, I kinda have to take care of them, but as of right now, they're not. Once I have the tools and ability to, I'd make a high fence around the back of my house. Make it more safe to wander around in the night. Or even during the day, if I decide to forage. Countless bodies surrounded me. And I made it back in time, just for a TV show to start. perfect. I'd get suited up and have entertainment. I started equipping everything, which was kind of a hassle, but it brought back memories and brought me hope that maybe my life isn't over yet. Maybe it's just beginning. I'd need to wash nearly everything I wear, 'cause, well, who doesn't? I did have a brush with death, so I'd need to clean it all. I needed to make good choices on what I'd keep in and, well, sorry, later, and what I needed on my person. Didn't need my keys on my person until I decided to make a complete supply run, so I left them. But took food, medical supplies, anything I'd need in my duffel bag. Weapons would stay on my person, of course. I accidentally grabbed a sheet. But as far as I could tell, I was kitted. Now I just needed to wash the clothing. Maybe I'd be able to remember some about my old life if I wore the clothes. So I decided to start washing and filling water, which I think I'll cut out the washing part. I finished washing all my clothing and I put on my mask finally. I accidentally put it away, but I put it on and started analyzing what I was clean and what wasn't. I did realize that my t-shirt was holy, but my other one wasn't, so I decided to put it on. It was clean and dry too, so it would be more comfortable. The leather jacket stayed on because that was just extra bite protection. Even though there was 3 holes, it would still be helpful. Now, I decided to clear perimeter. It's way too dangerous to leave anything too close to my house. But I started foraging, see if I could find anything on the ground. Which, well, was quite hard because I couldn't really see that much ahead. All I was going off of was past information. So, I was hoping that zombie I saw wouldn't come after me, so I put it away. I realized it was getting late, so I headed back inside. Hard to open a door from a crouch stance, but, well, you know how it is. I decided to read a little, because I haven't read in a while, and the TV wasn't putting on any programs, so I decided, you know. But then I remembered, I'm a slow reader, and that'd just be a bad choice, so I put the book away, and decided just to wander around my old house. But this is where I'd call it. Thank you for watching Surviving the Apocalypse Part 2.